Yo, what up guys, Lazzy here. Alright, I know it's been a long time since I made a fucking video. I apologize for that. I've been busy, I've been doing junk. I'm living in Japan. You already know I'm living in Japan, so I'm trying to get all my shit together. But here I am, back, being myself with some gray hair in my head. That's how stressful shit's been going down. I got gray hair in my head. Gray hair. Getting old as fuck, man. Wanted to give you a little update on my life here. So, I've been living in Japan for about, well, over half a year now. What, 7 months? 8 months? Something like that. And, been living here has been a pleasure. I love every moment of living here. That is without a doubt a fact. But I have despised my job. My job, I hate it so much to the point I was depressed. I was just very depressed. I dreaded going to work. There were days where I would just break down and cry when I would go home, just thinking about the fact I had to go to work the very next day. Things are changing. I'm actually quitting that job and I could not be any happier. I will also be leaving Nagoya. I will be moving to Tokyo, which is very exciting and frightening at the same time. Of course, I've been to Tokyo before. I stayed with a friend 3 years ago, chill with him for about a month, and we go back and forth to Tokyo because he lives so close. It was great, going to Tokyo while visiting. But living there is a whole different thing. I'm from Michigan, so there's not a lot of big cities other than Detroit. And Detroit, well, for me, that's a big difference, and I've been worried about how I'm gonna handle that. When I went to New York City specifically, that was frustrating for me. I know I'm in the minority. I am obviously in the minority, but I do not like New York City. I did not like it. I despised that freaking city. That city was just awful to me. It was too crowded, too loud all the time. All these fucking weirdos approaching me and my two friends. It was just awful. But, Shinjuku, when I did, stay in Shinjuku 3 years ago, well, when I would go there, it wasn't nearly as bad, I enjoyed it. Of course, there were some random things, like some random people from Nigeria approaching me, but other than that, it was great. Of course, updates to my channel. As you can see, I haven't done a lot of updates, but I've been playing around with a bunch of shit. And you can see from my recent stuff that I've been trying to do some video uploading of gameplay. The first thing I tried to upload was Persona 5 for PS4, but Atlas is a bunch of fucking douchebags. They won't allow you to record shit, so that didn't really work out. Then I tried doing other things like Psycho Break, but the thing is, it wasn't too fun for me. I'm not the type of person when I play video games, or if I'm going to record myself playing a video game, I'm not gonna be jumping all over this room. No, I'm not that kind of person. I'm more of a chill type of person, just doing my thing. So, what I was thinking about doing was recording a different kind of game. I tried The Witcher, but that's no fun because when I did the recording, I had already started the game. So, you guys just saw me in the middle of nowhere doing some side missions and that kind of stuff, and that's no fun. Originally, I was gonna do Final Fantasy 15, but I couldn't share that with you. That was my moment. That was my moment. I waited 10 years for this game. Nobody was gonna disturb me. I didn't want to think about what to say, what to do. I just wanted it to be me and this game. This was my baby. Final Fantasy 15 is on right now. That's how much I love this game. I beat it already. I'm just playing through it just because I need to take care of it. This is my baby. My honey. I'm downloading Bloodborne and Batman Arkham Knight right now. I want to get Tomb Raider, but I couldn't find Tomb Raider at Yamada Denki because I couldn't couldn't find Yamada Denki, even though the sign said Yamada Denki was straight down the street, but it wasn't down the street. But that's alright. And I tried buying, you know, the PSN card right here. Bought the PSN card. It was ready to download Tomb Raider, but it's rated Z, so I can't use the PSN card. I need to use a credit card / debit card. And my new debit card hasn't arrived yet, so I can't use it, so I couldn't buy it. So I was like, fuck it, I already put money on this shit, so I might as well get some other games. And it turned out to be Bloodborne and Batman. I was going to get Metal Gear Solid 5, but fuck Konami. So if I'm going to get Metal Gear Solid 5, it's going to be secondhand where they won't be getting any of my money. So fuck you, Konami. And your Metal Gear Survive. Now, I was debating about doing Batman for my first recording or Bloodborne. I'm leaning more toward Bloodborne, mainly because it's not as story-driven. Batman. Bloodborne's a little bit different. Everybody plays the game differently, at least. So I hear it's, you know, kind of like that Souls game. Dark Souls. And originally, Demon Souls. I feel like Demon Souls gets no love. I never played Dark Souls, but I have played Demon Souls. I definitely don't want to be that guy. But I'm gonna have to be that guy. But for the most part, for me, Demon Souls wasn't all that soul crushing. It was difficult if you didn't take your time. That was the difference between me and my friend. He was trying to rush through, he kept getting killed every single corner. I remember he turned a corner, a boulder ran over him, he turned another corner and the floor fell through. He just kept dying and dying. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with my channel. I'm gonna do some videos of games. So the first major one will be Bloodborne from beginning to end. That is the plan. After that, if I have time, I'm gonna do another game. I don't know what game. If you have recommendations, let me know. But I do know for a fact, on January 26th, or for some people it's the 24th, I will definitely be doing a walkthrough for Resident Evil 7. That is a given. I love Resident Evil. I've been really excited about this game. The first Resident Evil game I actually got my hands on and played was 4, and I loved it. And, you know, that's what started it all for me. That's when I really got into it. But later on, I played Revelations, and I want to also play the HD remaster, but I haven't had time to get to that yet. So those are games I'm trying to get to when I have some time. Then, of course, you know, I played 5 and 6. Yeah. So yeah, that's the plan right now. And of course, I'm also thinking of bringing back I am bringing back the WTF series, meaning WTF Japan. It's been a long time since I've done that. But you know, I think this is a really good time for me to explain something. I think a lot of people, like, honestly, I don't really give a fuck what people think of me. I used to give a fuck, but I am who I am. So if you don't like my opinion or my thoughts on something, then whatever. I don't really care. That's your opinion. I respect that. I'm gonna just do my thing. You do your thing. But I do want to clarify. I don't hate on Japan. I love Japan. If I didn't like Japan, I wouldn't have moved here. But some people have taken offense to some of the things that I say about my topics in WTF Japan. It's just fun, just humor. You don't need to take it so seriously. That's what I'm saying, you know? These articles have some truth. These articles have truth to them. And I just throw a little bit of my own little comedic spin on it. That's about it. Nothing more, nothing less. At the end of the day, I love fucking Japan, so you don't need to be so sensitive. I think that's about all I'm going to say for now. Hopefully my video will be done downloading soon. So I will catch you guys next time. Light is the key out. Peace.